I promised last episode I wouldn't sim immediately after I finished the game, and I held my word. We are currently still at week 7 here in Bowling Green Dynasty, because this next sim is about to be big for recruiting. I will give another look here. Earl Spalding, 5-star linebacker. On campus to Michigan this week. After this sim, if he doesn't commit, he will probably end up being a Falcon. Mike Cooks will likely be either committing this week or will force a battle against Oregon that I probably won't win. Ian Moffitt is fine. Let's see. There were other people as well. Jose Penalto on Tennessee's campus this week. If he doesn't commit to Tennessee, he will probably go to Bowling Green. Dylan Ringo, if he doesn't commit this week to Ohio State, he will be on our campus next week. So that will be big. Nick Livings is on Mississippi State's campus this week. Gordon Meredith will likely end up committing here, or Indiana might be able to still force a battle there. I'm not sure. Mike Gesicki, if he doesn't commit to Indiana, he will be on our campus. Who else? I think that's it. But that's like 7 or 8 4-star gems or 5-star commits that will either be on our campus. Like, he will either be committing to Bowling Green or they won't. So, we'll see what happens here. I'm going to go ahead and click the button. This will hugely determine how next season goes. For sure. Here we go. Welcome back to Bowling Green Dynasty, if I haven't said that already. We do have a commit. It is Gordon Meredith. Okay. That is the only one I'm seeing, though. Ron commits to LSU. We were already locked out on him. Dylan Ringo commits to Ohio State, but he's on our campus. I don't know if that matters, though. Mike Gesicki does not commit to Indiana yet. I think he's just locked in his top 3, but he's on our campus this week. I think, Mike Cooks is now in a recruiting battle with Oregon. So, we'll see how that goes. Marcus Week is week 7 Big 12 Offensive Player of the Week. Will likely be national as well. Had 314 rushing yards as well as whatever receiving yards and special teams yards as well. Just a beast. But yeah, Ron Berry, conference prestige, committed to LSU. We were already out of that battle. Jose Penalto does not commit to Tennessee, but they have tied it up. If we can force a battle this week, he will be on our campus next week. So that will be big. Dylan Ringo commits to Ohio State for coach prestige. That will not be changing. He will be on their roster. Gordon Meredith, however, does commit to Bowling Green as a 4-star tackle gem. Looks really good. So that's nice. Spalding went to Michigan's campus. Did not pass us, though. So that will likely be becoming a battle. And he's on our campus next week. So that's big. Mike Cooks, like I said, launched into a battle. Oregon is gaining ground faster than we can. If he can stick around until week 11, we have a chance. But I don't know if he will be able to. Yeah, Ian Moffitt looks fine. Fanal Mama's on our campus this week. That'll be a big visit. Just to ward away Michigan. They're the only ones that are really trying. And even then, not really. Nick Livings was on Mississippi State's campus last week. Did not pass us, though. So we'll likely end up forcing a battle there. I can't get a visit on until week 12. And by then, I think the battle will already be over. I might schedule it just in case, though. Because I have the hours to work with. Week 8, Mike Gesicki's on our campus this week. He's that launched a battle. He didn't just outright commit. So that's big. Let's see. And Vildor is the last one here. That clashes with Ian Moffitt. We'll schedule him week 12 for playing style. Although Penn State already has a visit scheduled for him for week 9. So, if we can just kind of get close and he won't commit by week 12, there's a good shot we get him. So, gain a lot of ground on him. See, we know Jackson Rossi's hard sell now. So we can go ahead and put that on. That is clocked in. Get a complimentary with Nick Livings for that. We can go ahead and start hard selling for Jason Lloyd. Coach Prestige, Conference Prestige. Can we hard sell that, or is that just gonna have to be a dual soft? Probably just a dual soft. We don't know much there. Yeah, there's options there. We'll go week 11. Coach Prestige is an A+, so we'll just do that. Let's see, anyone else I can even put points on? It doesn't look like it. Unless I want to start scouting. We'll throw points on Andre Ebiketie, I guess. A little, actually really undersized. Okay. That might be something we want to think about before we put points on him. 6'4", 240. Weight doesn't really do much in this game as far as like how edge rushers play in this game. But 65 speed is like really, that's like D tackle speed. And even then, that's kind of slow for what I like my D tackles to be. And he's 238. I don't know there. Benjamin Sweat looks good, but Clemson's starting to find out about him. Might not want to go there. Trenton Johns looks decent. 89 speed is pretty good. Physical route runner will be able to get 50-50. 6'2", 192, not really tight end eligible, but let's see if I can put 50 on him. That'd be great. I don't know if I'll be able to scrounge 50 points, though. Or 5. I don't think there's... I can maybe take it off Ian Moffett. We're already in a pretty good spot there. So we'll turn that into 45, put Trenton Johns on a 50. See if we can land that commit. Okay, Kansas State's up next. Let's see what we can do here. We are better than them at everything. We are at home. This episode is the recruiting episode. This is... We got to win these games by a lot of points to make sure these guys commit. Point blank period has to be. We'll see if we can make that happen. I'm going to do everything I can to make that happen. And if I have to shamelessly stat pad a little bit to make it happen, I am not afraid to do so. Alright, we did steal Gideon Cheesefriend from them. He's who really messed us up last year. They replaced him with Dylan Lee, transfer out of Iowa State. Okay. He's not bad in game. He usually ends up progressing pretty well. Obviously has here. He usually plays okay. I think we can bottle him up, though. I think we should be fine. Maybe famous last words, but we'll see. See if we can lock up their pass game, though. Come on, empty and second down. Melvin Laster just doesn't animate. Like, half animated and then backed away from it last second to ensure that the tight end was able to make the tackle, so that's cool. Hodgins broke it up. Good play. Makes it 2nd and 10. They do go with the run. We're right there. Melvin Laster are able to get him for only a gain of 2. Makes it 3rd and 8. Let's see if we can't get home here on 3rd down. I set 5. They picked it up perfectly. It put me into conflict. I either was getting that little curl route or projecting over the middle. I wasn't able to do both. Very slow developing handoff there. Forward progress says he got 4. Okay. Let's get McGeary into the box here. They will pass, and we're going to get there. Melvin Lasser with the sack again. He's got only a sack and a half on the season. Felt like it was a lot more than that. He's had a good year. Really, the whole team's had a fantastic season. Just across the board. Loves what I've been seeing out of the guys. No, we're there. We're there. We got 3 guys at the catch point. He's not making that catch. They'll punt on 4th and 15. That's big. Force them to a 3-and-out early. All right, punt will go out of the back of the end zone. Well, not out of the back, but out of the side, kind of. Went into the end zone. It's a touchback. Yeah, 314 rushing yards and 6 rushing touchdowns last week is just mind-boggling stuff from Marcus Woods. See if you can't get a performance like that again this week. I tell you what, 99% of the backs in this game, that is probably a loss of 1. He's just able to outrun them instantly. Go get 6. Not bad. 2nd forward, drag route. Forward progress says he got 1st down. We'll take it. Back to the run here, 1st down. We'll take another 6. I'm liking the trend I'm seeing. Go get about 5-6 yards on 1st down. Pick up the rest on 2nd. Don't even worry about 3rd down. Take off with Houck. Can we outrun this edge rusher? We can. Breaks the tackle, too. Sneaks out at the 47. Heck of a run. Heck of a run. I've said this before, but he has developed really nicely on with his legs since he's been here at Bowling Green. And I've really liked that addition to this offense. Marcus Woods is wide open underneath. You can't allow that. You simply cannot let us do that. You're lucky that didn't turn into 6, honestly. Cheeseman will check in here on 1st down. He'll get the rock. And no blocks. 2nd and 9. Still managed to gain a yard there. Not bad. Take off with Houck. Can we outrun the defensive tackle? We can. Moves the chains. He's got 1,000 yards rushing in his career. I bet at least 400 of them are this season. Marcus Woods making guys miss. Dragging one on his back in the end zone. Touchdown, Marcus Woods. Special talent. Bowling Green strikes first. Need as many of those as we can get this episode. This game and next game. Need all of them. We need to win every game by absolutely no less than 21. I think 17 or 18 is the cutoff point for a blowout. I want at least a cushion on that. You're not beating me on those tackle battles. We'll take a loss or 2. Sterling Sanders able to stop the run like he's done so well all season. Sent heat. It got there. Ja'Cory Stewart with the sack. 3rd and 15. 3-and-out would be ginormous. And we don't get it. Marquand Hodgins' animation just kind of chest bumps him. And they're able to move the chains on 3rd and 15. I even pass committed, too. That's crazy. Okay, why are you backing away from your zone? You see a guy camped down at your zone, and you back away from the guy. My brother in Christ, that is your assignment. Frustrating way to end the first quarter, but it's still 7-0. They have -9 rushing yards. First and 10 here for K-State to start the second. We're there. Absolutely not. Second and 10. Oh, read option. Okay, I didn't see that coming at all. We don't have anybody in position. QB takes a full DB right to the dome. Doesn't fumble it. Good to know I got to put all these on conservative now. Yeah, Devontae Fitzpatrick. I mean, he has pocket passer archetype and runs read options. That's sick. Hunter, where are you going, buddy? You see the football sprinting right at you, you're backing away. I tell you what, he's a big play guy. Doesn't seem to be an every play guy. Garcia gets dragged forward for 5 yards. That ain't a power guy or anything. He just got bodied. Okay, make your tackles. Come on, 3rd and 3. I wouldn't be mad at holding them to 3 here. We make the tackle. 4th and 2. They're going to take the 3. All right, 7-3 is not bad. I'm not mad at 7-3. Would obviously prefer 7-0, but 7-3 is not terrible in the situation we're in. Not terrible at all. $51, buddy. Come on. First and 10, stretch to the opposite side. Gets me 4, not bad. Austin Clay's got like 10 steps on him. Austin Clay, 76 yards. They're going to play the run. We're going to play on that. Play action burns them deep. 14-3 Bowling Green. Just like that. We're going to take this out. Okay. Bad idea. Cost them like 14 yards. I mean, hey, I appreciate it. Overthrow. Debatable whether or not a good throw would have actually been beneficial for him there. As either way, 2nd and 10. All right, we're just not getting off the blocks. He gets 8 yards on a play we covered up beautifully. Just couldn't get there. Third and 2, we're going to send. Tried to send pressure. I tell you what, the receiver kind of just dropped the ball. I don't really know if we had anybody, if that corner was actually in position or not. But, we'll take it. 4th and 2 to the punt. We got space. Ooh. If we could have ran by number 14, that's a punt return touchdown. Y'all know how much I love those. That's more press coverage. Did y'all not learn from the last time? All right, they covered it over the top. We'll take underneath for 5. All right. They're sticking to this man coverage. It's press man. Just get it away. All right. The press man coverage is working a lot more than I want it to. It's making me mad. Got a lot of room over the middle. We'll take 11. Moves the chains for us. 1st and 10. I like RB. We're going to throw it, and it's picked. All right. Yeah, didn't see that guy. Did not see that guy. All right. That was not my best read. Okay, and that's wide open. Cool. All right. That's an unfortunate swing of momentum, I gotta say. Really unfortunate swing of momentum here the last 3 plays. All right. K-State has figured it out. And I don't like it. Okay. Okay. Really? Really? He just sent like 3 of my defenders to the Lord. What was that? Why is Dylan Lee their starting running back? That should be their starter. What the hell? Oh, we're there. Hunter McGarry able to shoot the gap. 2nd and 14 at the 2-minute timeout. See if we can't get him off the field here. Absolutely not. 3rd and 14. Don't allow anything stupid. Just get him off the field here. I'm not sure who that was going to. There was a lot covered. I don't think any of them would have been an actual catch. They're going to go for 3 here. Try to make it 14-6. And it's good. Just snuck in there. All right. Stupid turnover only cost us 3. That's not the worst case scenario. Griggs able to get it up to the 22. Not bad. Oh, there's a lot of room up the middle here. Ooh. We're like 1 guy away every time. We are 1 guy away from just money. I'm going to do it again, man. Every time I see it, I'm going to do the same general thing. Eugene Hilton, do you have a step? No. It's tipped and picked. Are you kidding me? Okay. That's nuts. That's nuts. Why does that happen every time? Is that the best read? Maybe not. But, like, I know I have speed here. So I try to go for it. He's running step for step. How fast is number 2? Oh, my God. How fast is number 2 for Kansas State? Because, I mean... 94 speed. Okay, well, that'll do it. 94 speed will do it. You know what? Yeah. I mean, I got 95. That's supposed to be able to outrun 90. You would think 95 is greater than 94, but apparently the game knows math that I simply do not have access to. Melvin Clayton getting the sack. Give me the ball back, why don't we? It's a screen. We are all over that. No, we're not. What do you mean we're not on that? What do you mean he just breaks that? I'm going to call a timeout on my own here. I want this ball back. I want this ball back before the end of the half, and there's nothing you can do to stop me from getting it. Well, there would have been technically one thing, and that would have been completing that pass, but he didn't. So we will get the ball back. 52 seconds left to make something happen. We had 99 speed at this return, man. Give me the blocks, we'll make something happen. They did not get the blocks literally at all. I think I see 2 players actually blocking. That's sick. That's really cool, dude. Don't fumble. My God. Okay. That was... I don't know why I tried to do all that. Jacoan Duffy breaks 1 tackle. We're going to call a timeout. I want 5 wide with Marcus Woods on the outside. That's what I want right there. Give me verticals. And now they're not playing press coverage. Of course not. Take Eugene Hilton over them. What? What was that? Huh? Whoa, hold on. No, no, no. What was that? Takes, what? 1, 2, 3, and just throws it forward? Eugene! Dude, if that was picked... he would have been benched so fast, it wouldn't even been, it would be like, I would have burnt holes in this controller with how fast my thumbs are moving to bench him. Same play, catches that one. I'm going to call our final timeout. Riggs makes the catch. He's in bounds. We gotta go. We gotta go. He's still in bounds. We gotta go. Can't make that catch. Would have been a touchdown if he could, but was thrown out of bounds. We'll try to go for 3 here to end the half. Kick is right down the middle. 17-6 will be your halftime score. Maybe not the best clock management by me, as always. Maybe not the best decision-making, as always. But at the end of the day, we're up 11. So we'll take it. We will take it. Oh, we got space. Marcus Woods on the kick return. Haven't seen him return a kick return for a touchdown this season. We have now. Don't even let me make bad decisions. Just let me do that every time. I'll make that happen. The PAT is magically not blocked that time. It does go through. Okay. Well, that makes up for a lot of my mistakes earlier. See how Kansas State responds. Probably not with much, but we'll try it. They go for the little slant on the RPO. We're all over that. They'll only gain a yard. I think this is a run. Not going to run commit, but I think it's a run. It's play action. Ja'Cory Stewart's absolutely cooked. Okay. Ja'Cory Stewart has like 86 speed at linebacker. How fast is Jordan Hasty? Because that is actually ridiculous how he managed to cook him that bad. Like, again, Mike linebacker. Ja'Cory Stewart has 86 speed. That tight end must have like 88. Also 86 speed. Okay, so let me get this straight. Let me get this straight. So when I have 95 speed, and they have a corner with 94 speed and press coverage, press man coverage, it's tipped and picked. Like, not even a thought about it. But I have an 86-speed linebacker versus an 86-speed tight end 10 yards away from the ball, and he gets cooked by 5 yards. Am I understanding this correctly? Because that's the math that I'm doing in my head. Something's not adding up here. Math ain't mathin', boss. Tell you what, it's an electric way to start the second half. One way or another. We're in scramble take 10. That's probably a penalty. I just saw my quarterback, like, fully on the ground sliding, and the linebacker just smacked his head into the turf. That's got to be something. Take Latu underneath. Ethan Alk has not had the best game throwing the ball. Whether that's his fault or not, who's to say? Marcus Lewis is wide open underneath, though. Just make everybody miss. Platinum Shifty, you feel like he could make that play. Like, I will say, Marcus Woods is very shifty. I will say that. But for Platinum Shifty, I almost feel like he should be, I don't know, more shifty than what I've seen. He is shifty. He plays like he has about silver to gold. He does not play like he has platinum. Like, Platinum Shifty. At times, Heisman. Austin Clay wide open. There's his second touchdown of the game. 2 for 106 and 2. Love seeing that out of him. Makes it 30-13. But, like, when we do see the Heisman Shifty pop up, that does feel like platinum. Heisman feels like platinum. Platinum feels like gold or silver. Anything below that kind of just feels like normal, decently speeded receivers. Like receivers and running backs. I don't know. It just doesn't feel like... You don't feel like you should. For what it is. I don't know. That's my 2 cents. Maybe I'm just expecting too much. I'm expecting, like, Madden 20 movement, where if you have a guy with 99 speed and, like, platinum movement abilities, or like, Hall of Fame, whatever they would call them. I think they're just movement abilities. Like, you expect these guys to just break the game. And I do. I expect Marcus Woods to break the game every time he touches the ball. And about 80% of the time he does. But for what he is, I want more. I'm greedy. I want more. Sue me. Melvin Lasser were able to stuff up the run on a little punt. All right, well, here's Marcus Woods, and he's hot. This should be Heisman. He should have Heisman Shifty now. We'll see what it does. Yeah, that felt like Heisman Shifty. That's what it should feel like every time he touches the ball. I still wasn't able to do anything with it, but that is what it should feel like all of the time. Throw it to him underneath. He's got bronze spin cycle now. It should be silver because he's hot. So I feel like you should be able to spin out of that, but whatever. Not getting the blocks. Every time, it's like there's one guy that needs to be blocked and never is. And lo and behold, he's always the guy that makes the play. Gideon Cheeseman is wide open. Catch is made. Cheeseman able to outrun the... Is he a safety or a linebacker? No way to know. Either way, first down. We're at the 16. Bit of a free play here, maybe? Probably shouldn't have taken that hit. 11's outsides. I didn't see where he was. We'll take it, though. Sure, I'll take the extra yard and the extra down. Alright, 2nd and 3. Hilton on this bubble should be, like, wide open for a touchdown, and it is. Not wide open, but it was a touchdown. That'll help for the blowout cause. 37-13. We just gotta hold on. Don't choke this away. I know me. The more I think about it, the more I probably will choke this away, but I cannot let that happen. It simply cannot happen. Okay, I knew that was a run. That's the one thing Hot Blitz is supposed to be good at, is it not? Is making sure it'll stop the run. What is that? What are we talking about here? How is that allowed? Devontae Fitzpatrick. How is this guy a pocket passer? This guy is a pure runner if I've ever seen one. We're there. Come on. Stop him. 3rd and 10. Nothing past the sticks, boys. Let's go. I wanted you to throw that ball. He did. 4th and 4. Tight end has 3 for 100. That's crazy. Like 80 of those yards are on that one corner route, too. That's what sucks. Oh, we got room. No, the one guy running straight at me. No. No, no, no. Dude. Is this Hunter? Hunter, where are you going? Where, dude, where are you going? Okay, going back for a block, sure. Get 88. Where, are you running to 16? Is that where he's locked onto? Has to be. I think it was. And because he was so obsessed with getting that one guy who was already taken out of the play, now I don't get the punt return touchdown. Stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. And because nobody wanted to block the one guy that could have made that play, now I lose 3 yards on inside zone. God! It's 1 step forward and 15 steps back with this game, I swear. We'll go to the 4th. We have the lead. And honestly, it's a big enough lead. I'm still going to get the blowout points for these commitments, for these recruits. I want more. I should be getting more. I deserve more. No, that's not a fumble. There's no way in hell that's a fumble. I simply don't believe you. There's no way. Not Marcus Woods. Okay, when is the ball out? He's down. Butt is fully down right here. The ball is very clearly still in his hands. That is just not a fumble. It's just not a fumble. There's butt down. How did the ball even come loose? That is egregious. All right. Whatever. We'll take the ball back. 3rd and 11. Now he's going to be cold. All right, he's not cold, but he's not hot anymore. Give him another screen. There's a ton of room here. He'll move the chains. The past like 5 or 6 episodes have just been weird games, man. Just straight up weird games. Like how is that happening? How is that able to occur? Cool, you had a bit of a run lane there for a second. Unfortunately, the one guy that actually was able to get through the run lane was the defender. Do you guys know how run blocking works? By chance? Oh, that's just not open. What am I doing? 4th and 4 on the 47. Honestly, I'm going for it. Sue me. I don't want them to get the ball back. And I know I can get it, too. Latu able to make the catch. Chains moved. All right. Marcus Woods. Make them all miss. Touchdown. Bowling Green. Night-night. I'm still mad about the punt return. I'm still mad about the punt return. I shouldn't be, but I am. Sammy Riggs with another hit stick. Tell you what, I've never had a player, like, off defensively, anything, land as many of his hit sticks as Sammy Riggs does. I almost regret not just moving him to, like, linebacker or something. Or safety. Probably more safety. He's like 200 pounds. They do get the snap off. I kind of was wondering whether or not they were going to or not. They ran it and got a yard. Makes it 3rd and 7. Just nothing past the chains. We'll get the ball back. No, wait, dude. 88. My lord, man. It's like the only guy that can actually throw the ball to. Are they chewing clock right now? Or do I just have accelerated clock down to that low? I might. I don't know. Able to make the tackle. He gains a yard. Yeah, Jordan Hasty. 5 for 138 and a touchdown. Hey, I mean, we got Gideon Cheeseman out of the portal from K-State. Can we get that Jordan Hasty fella? Because he has been cooking us all day. How is that able to get there? That stayed in the air for no less than 8 seconds and somehow found the receiver perfectly in stride. 73? Okay. No way he catches the ball. What? No way a number 73 just made a catch in traffic like that. What are we talking about? This game, dude, I swear. There are just some bits of this game that are just straight up, they just are rigged. There is nothing you can do to stop him. Bruised ribs for Sterling Sanders. He'll take a seat. 3rd and 1. This is absolutely just a QB sneak. And my user decided to not even let me have control of the user. That's fun. That's really fun, man. It's a speed option. We are all over that. He had the pitch. He just didn't take it. 2nd and 13 at the 2-minute timeout. This one, we kind of just have to get out of here before we choke this. Not choke as in lose the game, but choke as in don't get the blowout. Even then, I think no matter what, the blowout's pretty much safe. We are up by 31 points. There is no way we blow this. We would need to give up 2 touchdowns in the next minute and 32. We're there. And he gets that throwaway? Come on! Alright, 4th and 7, they'll take the 3. Make it look a little less embarrassing than it actually was. Kick's good. It's 44-16. Congrats, man. We're well within blowout range still, so we're just going to go ahead and knee it and get out of here. Not turbo. My God. Chew clock. Get him over here. Okay. Hey, you know, like the one... again, it's the same shit I was just talking about. There's one guy that needs to be blocked on every play, and every play he is consistently not blocked. You got blocked there, though. ESF Alatu able to move the chains. And they'll scout for passing yards. Awesome. Last play of the game here. Oh, that's a speed boost. All right, Marcus Woods. Yeah, he's going to the house. Cool. Take the rest of this clock off. Why not? Marcus Woods' last play of the game. I mean, might as well have a little bit of fun here. Secure the 50 burger. 50-16 is your final score. It's how every other conference game has gone this year. It's just absolute belt. Final stats, Ethan Houck, 18 for 23, 306, 78% completion percentage, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. I will, honestly, yeah, I'll take credit for both of those. Marcus Woods, 12 for 142 and 3 touchdowns. A lot of that is probably inflated by the last-minute 63-yard touchdown. But, hey, he got the stats. That's all the game cares about. Ethan Houck, 6 for 65. Gideon Cheeseman, 2 for 3. We don't ask him to do much. He doesn't do much. Marcus Woods, 5 for 74. Eosef Alatu, 5 for 47. Austin Clay, 3 for 108 and 2 touchdowns. Eugene Hilton, 2 for 17 and a touchdown. Cheeseman did get the 33-yard Texas route, though. So that's cool for him, at least. 2 TFLs for Hunter McGeary, 2 for Sterling Sanders, 2 for Melvin Laster, 1 for Clayton Gilly, Ja'Cory Stewart. Sacks for Nick Clayton, Ja'Cory Stewart, and Melvin Laster. And no interceptions, because what did you expect? We don't do that around here. And then, of course, this is like the only season ever I've actually checked return stats. Marcus Woods with a kick return touchdown. And should have had a punt return touchdown. I will die on that hill. That is stupid. That wasn't a dual... That's stupid. I didn't get a kick return and punt return touchdown in the same game because Hunter McGeary wanted to block a guy that was already 10 yards out of the play and just speared his own teammate. All right, simming to next week. This is going to be big. Mike Gesicki does commit to Bowling Green. That's big. That's the only one we get, though. Mike Cooks does commit to Oregon. We were in the lead the entire time, and last second, Oregon realized that they had Phil Knight money and stole him. Marcus Woods, Big 12 and National Offensive Player of the Week. Again. God, that sucks, man. Didn't even go on a visit or nothing. That was simply just Oregon wanted him, so they got him. Alright. Keep him on the board as well. Keep Ringo on the... I'm going to keep these guys I didn't get on the board just so I can see what their depth traits end up being. Gesicki's a big ad, though. 4-star gem. Offensive guard. I mean, looks solid. 6'5", 298. Yeah, all around looks really good. And these other guys I'm, like, in danger of not getting. We know what Jason Lloyd's hard sell is, though. It's standard bearer. Cool. Throw that as a 40 piece. Rodney McNabb still is not locking into his top 5. That is annoying. I want to make sure we can get that before Oregon does. Or UNC for that matter. Or Duke. Before they start getting more points than I can. Vildor, we're not outpacing Penn State right now. The only goal is to just make sure he doesn't commit before week 9. Or, like, before week 12. Just got to keep it close until then. Jackson Rossi has a week 11 to Iowa and a week 10 to Iowa State. If he can outlast those, he will probably commit to Bowling Green, but I doubt it. And Trent Johns were smoking, though. We're the only ones that have even offered him a scholarship. So that should be pretty easy. I just don't need running back. I have like 4 running backs already on here. Yeah, Andre Ebiketie, we already had this conversation. Nobody's really trying for him, but also he's just he's too undersized to play D tackle and too slow to play edge. Just kind of what it is. Benjamin Sweat, Clemson's gonna go balls to the wall for him. Quincy Tompkins might not be a bad one. We'll throw 50 on there. We do have a lot of linebackers, though, is kind of the only thing about that. But that's kind of a lobsters too buttery and steak is too juicy situation to be in. At the end, we have a lot of fast linebackers. They can move to safety if they have to. The linebackers, we can move them even to like D end if we absolutely need to. We will find places for good players to play. Don't worry. Notre Dame is now heavy on the race for Greg Dell, and I think I'm okay with that. I think at this point, I don't really want anybody else that's on my board right now. See if we can't find another 4-star here that nobody's going after. We need a tight end. Might not be a bad idea to go for one here. Any 4-stars that are open right now? Not open, but like no scholarship offers yet? There are none. Okay. How about receivers? Because we can move a receiver to tight end. Never opposed to that. 6'3", 197 for Kari Fucha. Nobody else is trying for him right now. 2 top 50 receivers have no offers. It's week 8. Deshaun Obi already has interest in the program. 6'3", 201 versus 6'3", 201. Gadget guys usually are a lot better at tight end than they are than 6'4", 204 also is crazy. From Mike Allen. Might also be an interesting one, but I think it's either Obi or Folk. Or not Folk. Petty. Throw both on. That's the wrong button. ¿Por qué no los dos? Nobody's trying for either? Why not get both? Hell, I can use depth. Arizona State up next. This is the best comp we're going to get in the Big 12. I think that's a fairly easy statement to make right now. Other than maybe Texas Tech is in the conversation. But just from an overall standpoint, I think Arizona State's probably the highest. I'd have to fact check that, though. Oh, they're 3 and 4. All right, well, forget what I'm talking about. Overall, they probably are the second highest. But 3 and 4 record. I mean, you never know, because playing these games, they still play like their overall, not their record. We'll see. They also have a super fast running back. He's got 96 speed, though, not 99. That is something to seriously consider here. 1st and 10. Yeah, they got a lot of stars on offense. Wow. All their skill position players are stars. Did I just see that right? Yeah, one. All of their skill position players are stars. Except their tight end, I guess, if you consider that a skill position. How is this team 3 and 4? Who have they played? 3rd and 2. All right. Again, this is a really big visit week, so. DK Gilly able to get a hand up Knock that out of the air. 4th and 2, they'll punt. Oh. Marcus Woods felt fast there. He feels fast today. He heard what I was talking about. He's ready to make stuff happen. That's funny that my face scan... funny that my face cam pretty much perfectly covers up the, like, the athlete name or the picture. And it just shows the stats like I'm the athlete, but whatever. Oh, yeah, Marcus Woods feels fast. First play. Touchdown. Marcus Woods. Listen, they got talent. We got talent. We got more. 7-0. And we know how to use it. That's a big part of it. Having talent is one thing. Actually being able to use the talent to go win games is a whole other part of the game. Just asking your name. Alright. 1st and 10. Alright. Okay. Platinum 360 is nuts. Something to keep an eye on. I don't know if a full-on press was what I really meant to do, but... You know what? Okay. Did not work pretty well. Gilly able to stop the touchdown. Jordan Washington's first run goes for 41. Okay. So we're playing like that, huh? Gilly able to make the tackle. 2nd and 2. All right. Arizona State's moving. They're moving quick. Clayton able to get there on the back end. 3rd and 3. And they just blocked it. Blocked it well. Running back was able to read the lane. Move the chains. All right. 1st and goal. They are knocking on the door, but we are not budging. Another TFL for this defense. Coming out in Wildcat. Okay. You don't see the computer come out in Wildcat very often. It is unsurprisingly a run, and they lose 3. 3rd and goal now. All right, what do they got? Rico Garcia able to knock it out. 4th and goal. They'll take their 3. This is not a very good kicker, and they are on the ash. Pretty close up. Just sneaks in, though. Oh. I thought I was about to speak a miss into existence. Didn't get it, though. 7-3. We'll let that go. We'll start at the 25. Alright, first drive lasted 11 seconds. We'll see how the second drive goes, but I doubt it's quite as successful. Well? Alright. I mean, it's not a 1-point touchdown, but that's still like 15 yards. And Marcus Woods has platinum. Not even platinum. How about Heisman? Heisman shifty. Okay, that just was never open. Second and 11. Pass game does get open. It's Jacone Duffy able to make the catch. Sets up 3rd and 3. Again, I see press man coverage. I'm going to go 4 verts. / all goes. / something of the variety. Whether I hit the receiver or not, who knows? But underneath is wide open. Marcus Woods first down. Cheeseman will check in. He's going to get it. He's wide open over the middle. We'll take 7. All right, bang forward for 10 yards. Only needed 3, but we'll take it. Give me the blocks. We got him. Oh, pancake. Shaq McCroy able to get the pancake. I see you, big fella. Wasn't able to turn it to 6 for you, unfortunately, but we'll take that. Let's do it. Marcus Woods. Spin him out. Second niches. We'll go ahead and probably just take this to the end of the first quarter. 7-3. Yeah, it's about what we expected. They punted their first drive. We got a 1-play touchdown. They were able to drive down, but only were able to get 3. And it's looking like we're about to make it 14-3 here in the next, I don't know, 40 seconds. Second niches. And forget 40. How about 4? Touchdown Marcus Woods, his second of the day. I think on the same play, too. That's kind of nuts. Maybe I should keep calling 0-1 trap. See what they have the response here. Hopefully not on the return. Good lord. Are they even going to return this? They are. Ooh, we had a convoy to the return man. Couldn't quite take it, though. We'll start at the 16. Let's go defense. Get him off the field here. Play action rollout. That didn't work. It wasn't a play action. That was just an actual rollout, I suppose. And he ran. He rolled out, but straight into Nick Clayton's arms. That's an heat. What? Okay. Ja'Cory Stewart hurt on the play. That's not good. RPO read flat wheel. Yeah, that was a beautiful play call there. Oh, somehow was only like 4 yards. Honestly, that's a big win. Third and 12. Kind of just tackled the receiver. Didn't even let him have a chance at it. Let's try to get a block. It's going to be fun. Didn't get it. That's fine. We're just going to fair catch that. Okay. Peck's rain for Ja'Cory Stewart. He'll be back, but he's going to take a couple plays off. That's all right. We'll take some time off the clock for you. Woods able to make the catch. A little bit of backyard football. Move the chains. Ooh, okay. Could not juke out the edge rusher, and my center is now hurt. 2nd and 14. Probably not a good idea to run inside immediately after my center gets hurt, but honestly, it wasn't the center that sold. It was just they blitz or just saw it. We'll let Fiore take a couple snaps. 3rd and 12. We'll see. Okay, well, just didn't block that guy. We'll try from 53. This is a true freshman kicker. Let's see what he has in him. This is probably about as far as I would try with him. And he nails it. Probably had about 5 yards to go, too. All right. Andres Luck. Perhaps a lucky stroke, if you will. Makes it 17-3. Not bad. No, I don't like that. Okay, just wrap up. Good lord. I had like 4 broken tackles there. Yeah, it looks like Orgy's in for the injured Stewart at the moment. I would assume Stewart will come back in eventually. Okay. Inaccurate pass, and that how many times has that happened this series? Where I am all over a pass, and they overthrows it to make sure I can't get there. That's nuts. Garcia, not able to pick it off, but at least gets it out of the air. 3rd and 10. We got him down. Looks like both the D tackles, Cleveland and Sanders, were able to combine for the sack. And they will punt. All right. Oh, I like the look of this. Can I outrun that guy? I can. I can't outrun that guy, though. He was able to make a bit of an angle for it. First and 10 out of empty. We'll take off here with Ethan. He's got space. We'll take 9. Maybe he had something downfield, but I don't know how much I trusted it, to be honest. 2nd and 1. I juked just straight into a defender. Had no business even trying to do anything there. This still was like 30 yards, though, so we'll take it. Heisman takes the carry, and he's taking it for 11. 10, maybe. No, 11. Went from the 21 to the 11, but somehow that's 11 yards. Sounds good. This game really doesn't know how to do math. We figured that out last week. Latu over the middle gets me 5. Ethan now has 51 passing yards. 51. All right. Okay. Wow. That was read beautifully. Okay. That is one of the best defensive plays I've ever seen in my life. Okay. Wow. I feel like I need to explain myself here. So, yeah, he kind of reads the running back. But I kind of just thought I could get it past him anyways. Also, if I'm not mistaken, I feel like on a speed option, you're not supposed to be in front of the quarterback. So if Marcus Woods isn't, like, you know, in front of him, could probably get it there. Instead, the DB acts like he's been just reading our playbook. Somehow knew the play. First time I ran speed option all game, by the way. Able to get in the way, tip the ball away, pick it up, and run it into the end zone. I would assume he doesn't have 99 speed. I'm not sure how Marcus Woods did not know that the ball was not ours anymore. I would assume somebody was probably saying ball, 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 fumble, something. Did not seem to make any sort of play for it. So that's sick. So our 14-point lead, threatening to be more, is now a 7-point lead. Oh, that's really nice. Yeah. 2 NFL linemen just make sure to converge on the same guy to make sure the guy at the second level is able to make the play at the line of scrimmage. Sick. Austin Clay not able to make the catch. 4th and 7. They have all of the momentum in the world right now. Literally all of the momentum in the world. I know this is a free at least 3 points if I don't get this. But also I feel like I can get it. Ethan now has the speed. He moves the chains. He doesn't fumble. That's what I'm talking about, Ethan. He has just enough speed. He makes it happen, man. Doesn't matter how it's got to happen, he makes it happen. That was violent. Yeah, they really seem to know that we want to run the ball. Mainly because they keep doing this stupid fucking press man, and it's working every time. Marcus Woods drops the ball? Excuse me? What is your catching, Marcus? Isn't it like an 80? He just dropped the ball? Hello? 81 catching. 81 catching over the middle of the field. Nobody within 5 yards of him drops the ball. Can you catch that one? You do. But they were ready for that one. I mean, hell, if I went for a 4th and 8 from my 25, I'm going for a 4th and 2 from the 50. The one guy that has to be blocked every time was not blocked, but somehow still got 2 yards. Good God. This game is something else, man. He's open. It's thrown out of bounds. Probably a pick anyways. Because the safety got there. Yeah, man. All right. I thought for sure I was just going to get tackled. That's why I kind of just gave up on the play. Somehow, Shaq McCoy straight up blocked the defender into Marcus Woods. Somehow didn't really matter, though. First down, out of bounds. I think all but like 8 yards passing right now are to Marcus Woods. Yeah, they're just clamping literally everything right now. Outside, Latu made the catch. Okay. Off the tip. Somehow able to react to the ball through the air. Made the catch. That was pretty neat. Just be faster, Ethan. Just be faster, Ethan. Take it to the end zone, Ethan. Can he pass? Kinda. Can he run? Absolutely. Josh Stanowski hurt on the play. God, he gets hurt every fucking game. He's like an 87 overall. If his health is anything less than like a 75, like it's crazy how often this guy gets hurt. And no way they... Okay. It's one thing to get the blocks in order to run it into the end zone. It's a whole other ball game to break 3 tackles and then run a kick return to the end zone. No. Four seconds. Did they get out of bounds? They did. God. Okay. They're going to get 3 off of that. Because they just broke every tackle known to me. Oh, are we getting this block? No. How is that not a block? What was that? What was that 3-play stretch? What was that 3-play stretch? Broke like 7 tackles on the kick return. Broke 4 tackles on that play. I get the block animation, and he, overshoots the block? How's that not blocked? He just kicks it over him. He just can't get enough height. I guess I should have pressed Y instead of X. I got a running back with 99 speed. I gotta at least try to give him a shot. I can't get the blocks to save my life! Every time, it's like there's one possible guy that can make a play. God! They are in full prevent pass commit, and I can't get blocks to get a breakaway. Oh, good heavens. Can I get the blocks here? No. Maybe if I went to the outside, but no. God, this game doesn't want me to win. Give me the blocks. We're wide open over the middle. Slide. I'm going to try another speed option. So help me God, if that fucking DB makes the most insane play ever on it, I'm going to lose my mind. He doesn't. Marcus Woods gets 7. He's got 16 for 154. He's getting tired. Janowski's back in for some reason. I don't remember. I didn't tell him to come back in. I think he just did that. So that's cool. 3rd and 1. This is the wrong way. Yeah, alright. Yeah, Janowski, guess what? You're hurt again, because you can't... Every time. He does this every single time. He gets hurt, I tell him to sit down, he comes back in and gets hurt again. Idiot. Maybe listen to your coach, you fucking Fruit Loop dingus. 2nd and 11. Marcus Woods makes the catch. He's got room. Spins out 2. Can't outrun the rest of them because he's got the wear and tear. But that's still a heck of a play. Not bad. 1st and 10. Break the tackles. Break the tackles, baby. Gideon Cheeseman. Broken ribs. Josh Janowski's season is over. He had bruised ribs. I told him to sit out. He didn't listen. He came back in and broke them. And now I'm going to be out my starting right guard for the rest of the year. Probably. I guess I don't know exactly how long broken ribs last for, but that sounds like season ending. I have decent depth on the line, so I'm not too shook about that. But that certainly sucks. Ethan Houck up the middle, free touchdown. That's his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. I still think he has more rushing yards than passing yards right now. The blocks on the returns for him are epic right now. 31-13, it is a blowout right now. If we can maintain this lead, we will be able to get the maximum points for the visit. That is a heavy assumption, though. Able to make the tackle there. 2nd and 7. Please bring those guys underneath. Where's he? Where's Melvin Laster? Alright, I guess I just have to user that guy every time. What I need is to have 2 controllers to be able to user 2 guys at once. Because every time I user a linebacker, the other linebacker is immediately giving up the play. And Melvin Laster's hurt with apparently a rib injury. I mean, you can't make this shit up. Broken tackle. You can't make this shit up, dude. Elton Yang is now in the game. The true freshman. I had a guy manned up on the running back. He sure didn't play manned up on the running back. Muscle cramps, they'll be fine. Elton Yang subs in for right now. McGeary whiffs. Elton Yang able to clean up, though. Tell you what, if you want to make a lasting impression, this is how you do it. Take advantage of your opportunities. 2nd and 5, I'm sending heat. They go in RPO? We're there. They have an injured offensive lineman. Good. I think we're owed one. QB sneak, I'm not even allowed to dive. It's a first down. Broke a tackle straight into the end zone. Broke a tackle from my best DB, by the way. And from a safety that has like 80 tackling. Not like a Cam Calhoun situation last year where, yeah, he had a tackle broken in a clutch situation, but he had like 60 tackling. No, DK Gilly has no less than 80 tackle. And just got absolutely bitched by a white guy. A 5'8" white guy. Just send him to God. Cool. I need one guy. Every time. It's one guy. It's one guy. I need one guy every time, and the one guy is never fucking blocked, ever. It's one guy. It's always one fucking guy, dude. So help me God. It's always one guy. You know what's fun about it always being one guy? It's never the same guy twice. It never has been or will be the same guy twice that needs to get blocked. Because you would think, oh, if he keeps shedding the blocks, then just double team him. It's never the same guy twice. You never know who it's going to be, but it will always be one guy. And if you double team somebody, then there's another guy that's not going to get that block. And then he's going to become the guy. It's a vicious cycle that will simply never end. They're an idiot. Austin Clay drops it. He has 99 fucking catching. Can't catch it. Because his catching traffic is bad. And it's not even bad. It's like an 85. But it's not upgradable. Woods makes the catch and sits down. He'll gain 6. Dual threat QB with 100 passing yards. ESF Alatu looks like he's got a step and he makes up for it. 29. Oh my god, dude. I'm going for this. I don't care. I'm mad. I don't want to punt. I need the blowout. I cannot afford to punt right now. Get it. Ethan Houck. And it's fucking thrown out of bounds. This guy's an 88 overall, by the way, hucking these passes out of bounds. And that's a 92 overall guard getting cooked by, I think, a DT2. That's not even their best defensive tackle. Completely cooking the best offensive lineman on the team. Second best player on the team. Ah! What do you mean that's not a catch? Okay, I will admit, that was a bailout animation that he even got hands on it. I will admit that. Brother. My brother in Christ. How is that a drop? You could not survive pinning the ball to your fucking chest, you troglodyte. Alright, we'll punt now. Clearly this is what the game wants so bad. We'll let it have it. Big hit. Give me the rock. Bruised ribs. Here. I'm going to let you guys see it right here. Here. You see? X. I'm going to hit X right here. The substitute. X. Surely that means he will not be seeing the field again, right? With bruised ribs. Surely I don't have the same... I don't have two offensive fucking linemen break their ribs in the same game. Surely that doesn't happen to me. Dude. How many fucking broken tackles do they have today? I'm actually going to check. How many broken tackles do they have today? I'm molding this hard. Stats. It's right there. I shit you not, they have no less than like 10. Their starting running back has 5. I'm on Arizona State game. Let me look at the Arizona State stats. My God. Okay, it doesn't show broken stats for receivers, but their main running back has 5 broken tackles. For those keeping track at home, this guy that has 5 broken tackles has 72 break tackle. For comparison, Marcus Woods has 87. And my top 2 receivers have 80. I've seen Austin Clay maybe break 2 tackles in my life. And my linebackers, by the way, the guys whose tackles they're breaking. Why is it showing the fucking route running of my goddamn linebackers? 86 tackle for Terrence Lehman. Mike linebacker. Show me. I don't give a fuck about the route running of my goddamn linebackers. Melville Nassar is 86, usually 89. Just like Ja'Cory Stewart is 88. Elton Yang is 87. Orgy, the other guy. Gotta scroll all the way over to tackle. 81. Every single fucking linebacker whose tackles Jordan Washington is breaking, who has 72 break tackle, they all have a higher tackle rating. And it just doesn't matter. And my user just crumples to the fucking ground. Laster shouldn't even be in, by the way. I told them to put Elton Yang in the game. Gilly able to break it up. This team just doesn't want to win. The team that I am watching right now does not want to win this game. Flat out. I'm right there. Game does not reward me with an animation, and I give up the touchdown. Arizona State's within fucking 5. And a 2-point away from being within 3. It's a screen. We are all over that. Thank God that wasn't a broken tackle. Because at this point, I wouldn't even be surprised. 5-point game. I need it to be an 18-point game to get the blowout. I still need the blowout. So I need a touchdown here. I need to get a stop and either like a field goal or another touchdown. Jaden Ball. The guy, you saw me press X to take him out of the game. He found his way back in the game and is hurt again. This game is so bad. When I tell you to substitute a guy, I don't mean for one singular play. I mean for as long as it takes for him to not break his fucking ribs. Foot contusion. Here, I'll tell you again. See over here. X. I'm gonna hit X. That means take him out of the fucking game. Not sub him out for one play to go get a water break. I mean, he needs to be done. And now my fucking quarterback's hurt. Oh my God. This game is so fucking bad. 4th and 4. I feel like I have to punt. I have to punt. I'm in danger of just outright losing this game right now. Fuck a blowout. I might not win the game. Bruised hand. Okay, I will keep him in, because I cannot afford to not have him in right now. Cannot afford that. Hampton able to wrap up. Finally. 2nd and 9. Yang able to wrap up. That's a beautiful form tackle, Elton. Third and 10, get them off the field. Please. I need them off the field. Just swat it down. I probably could have picked it, but I didn't even want to play that game. I've played that game way too many times. Just swat it down. Marcus Woods on the punt return. Give me the block. Number 8. Go get that guy. He got him. Didn't get that guy, though. AJ Hampton. Blocked nobody. I'm sure it's his throwing hand that's hurt, too. So these are about to be the worst throws you've ever seen. He got there. No, it's his other hand. Okay, so he can at least kind of throw the ball. I should not be running with him, though. Shouldn't be ever, period, but... I think, like, all of the players have Aftershock. That must be why I'm getting cooked so bad. Cheeseman subs in. He'll get this screen. Hey, hello? Can we, I got 3 offensive linemen playing patty cake on a fucking screen? Can somebody, I don't know, form a screen? That'd be great. I'm just gonna don't even bother don't bother reviewing it. Yeah, that's clearly a catch. Yep. Yep, that's a catch. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Nope. We're not even gonna talk about it. We'll talk about that post game. You know what? I earned that. I deserve that. From the shit I've had to go through today, I earned that. Jesus Christ. How is this a game? How is this a AAA game that you pay 70 American dollars for? That is triple coverage and he somehow got hands on it. Because nobody actually reacted to the ball being in the air. No eyes, no picks, sure. I got 3 defenders with eyes. 3 defenders with eyes on the ball. None of them made a play on it. They all played the receiver. And even then, they didn't really even play the receiver. Again, with the overthrow that probably could have been a pick if it's thrown at all accurately. The only incomplete passes that these QBs throw, other than ones that are tipped, are ones that are literally directly at my user and it just flies over their head to make sure that the user can't get there. Those are the only fucking incompletions that these QBs throw. It's either bad passes that are just, like, knocked away by the DB, like that. That's actually a good play. I'm not mad at that. That's not even what Belami McCracken's in the game? Dude, we literally have, like, we are playing our B team linebackers right now. Because everybody's so hurt. Who are these linebackers that I'm playing right now? Elton Yang. Okay, Orgy's in, and Elton Yang. I at least know him. I know his name. I pressed X. Maybe if I press Y, it's a pick, but I doubt it. It's probably the same animation. 4th down. Get the stop. Nope. I have so many players in that position, and none of them played it. That I didn't even play underneath. I kept the seam flat for that, and it didn't matter. And of course, I don't adjust it, and now they throw it underneath. Dude, does it even matter what defense I run? Could I just run fucking Engage 8 every time, and I'd get the same level of fucking defense? Because it really feels like it. There's actually no fucking shot, dude. I'm going to fucking lose my mind! What is happening? I'm putting my players in the best position possible to make these plays, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm quick hiked, stuck on a defensive tackle for no reason. I try to fucking go to a linebacker. They put me on a safety, the one guy I was not ready to be on, and the one guy that needed to stay where he was at. And they onside. I'm calling timeout. I am... Fuck these recruits. I'm probably not even getting them. I'm just going to outright lose this game. And lose all of my recruits. Marcus Woods recovers the onside. They only have 2 timeouts left in 1:28. Could I not just, like, knee the ball out? I suppose not. Just be faster, Iosefa. Just be faster, Iosefa. That's ball game. That's ball game. I'm not kneeing it out because I need to take 3. But that is ball game. Literally everybody is so goddamn hurt, dude. The whole team is just so hurt. They were in, like, not perfect health before this game, but pretty close to perfect health before this game. Arizona State just played us incredibly dirty. Or something. I don't know. It's actually fucking a tragedy. Okay. 5-point game. 7 points makes it a 14-point game. Which I think just makes it clear winner. 15 points is the same thing. I keep bumping the desk. Why on God's green earth would I run a fucking read option? My QB is close to death. Why would I run a read option? Jacone Duffy puts his foot... Arizona State catches that ball. Full disclosure, Arizona State catches that ball. And has, on multiple occasions. With worse players. Marcus Woods with fucking Heisman shifty can't get around anybody. I need a touchdown here. Jacone Duffy underneath. They're gonna spot that as out of bounds on the 1. Even when I try to stat pad, this game is actively trying to make sure I cannot win. And they fucking run it at the middle. So I don't get my touchdown. I only win by 5. I don't think that's good enough. I really don't think that's good enough. I hope it is. Yeah, that's just never a catch. Incredible they replayed that too. God, this game's so bad. Alright. Final stats. Ethan Houck, 17 for 26, 186 and a touchdown. Shouldn't have even been a touchdown, but I'll take it. Marcus Woods, 27 for 180, 2 touchdowns. Ethan Houck's 14 for 70, 2 touchdowns. Gideon Cheeseman, 2 for 22. Receiving, Marcus Woods, 7 for 98. Nobody else really did much. Austin Clay had a touchdown, I guess. Defensively, a lot of TFLs, 2 for Clayton, 1 for Yang, Sanders, Cleveland, McGeary, Laster, Marquand Hodges, DK Gilly. A sack for Nick Clayton, half a sack for Sanders and Cleveland. No picks. I should have had like 5 interceptions. I got none of them. Nothing happened on the return game. That was just a travesty of a game, man. That was one of the worst games I've ever seen. Not the worst game, because y'all know what the worst game is ever. But that was, like, pretty damn close. Really close, dude. Alright. I did not end the episode there, though, because I want to make sure. Because if I go to recruiting, week 9, obviously, I had a lot of recruits on campus. Didn't get the full visit for it, but a decent visit should still help us out a lot. Only ended up being a 5-point win, obviously. But I have 4 all complimentary visits. Even if, Yeah, no, I have 4 complimentary visits, and they all actually went on the visit. So, this should be big. I'm going to advance the week here. And let's see what happens. We're going to end it off here. We're going to end on a good note, hopefully. And it is. 5-star Mike linebacker Earl Spalding commits. Another one. 5-star receiver Fanal Mama. 4-star edge Jose Penalto commits. And 4-star D-tackle Shaheem Breeze. 4 commits. That's how you end an episode off. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Oh, hold on. One more thing. Marcus Woods, Big 12 Offensive Player of the Week. And I'm sure he was not national. But, yeah, that's how you end an episode off right. Go ahead and move these guys up to the top. Yeah, baby. Jose Penalto. That's the one I'm really shocked I got. I thought Tennessee was just going to get him for sure. Shaheem Breeze is good as well. As you guys saw, we clearly need as much help depth-wise as possible because everybody just seems to want to get hurt. So this should be big. We also have... Yeah, Livings actually looks like he's probably going to end up committing to us. Mississippi State, even with their 5-star pipeline tier, does not look like they're going that hard for Nick Livings. We can somehow still make that happen. That'd be big. Nolan Vildor, though, he's just going to Penn State. He was the one guy that we didn't really go after when we had our preseason board filled out. And he will not be coming to us as a result. Is what it is there. Anybody else? Who was the other visit we had that week? Was that it? Week 8. Yeah, we had Dylan Ringo. No, that was week 9. We had a week 9 visit. It was Breeze, Penalto, Spalding, and Abram. Abram had already committed, though. So I don't know if he even came on the visit. But everybody that went on that week 9 visit, or had a week 9 visit scheduled, ended up committing. That will do it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching this one and all the ones in the past. It's been crazy the amount of success I've seen this series get. I really did not see that coming for a first series on YouTube. But appreciate the love, guys. I'll catch you in the next one.